Hi, third grade artists. Today we're going to learn how to draw a landscape. We're going to make sure that we include the three parts, which is the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. In the foreground, objects are bigger because they're closer to you, and in the middle and in the background, they get smaller. Let's take a look at some of Vincent van Gogh's artwork of paintings of landscapes, and we'll get started. So I have my paper and my pencil and I'm ready to get started. So remember, we're going to draw objects bigger in the foreground, smaller in the middle ground, and real small as we get into the background. So I'm going to start by drawing a line across the bottom to represent the foreground. This curvy line here to represent the middle ground, and I'm going to just draw a hill here for the background. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to draw a big big rectangle. We're going to try to draw light and sketch so that we can erase the lines that are in behind it. Okay, I'm going to add a roof. And I'm going to add a door. And some windows here. Okay. And then I'm going to add like a water tower. Okay, I'm going to add this shape above it. And some lines coming through like that. And some curvy lines this way. Okay, and then in the second level, our middle ground, I'm going to draw a tractor. Okay, draw a wheel here and a small wheel here. Make a little poofy smoke coming out. Okay, so there is our tractor at our middle level. And in our background, I'm going to draw a house, and it's going to be the smallest object here. Door here and a window, and I'm just going to put a little bit of line so it looks like it's actually on something. So if you notice, our foreground is really big, our middle ground is smaller, and our background is really small. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trace this with my marker, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished tracing over everything, and now I'm ready to add some color. I'm going to use crayons and paint today. You can use whatever materials you like. You don't have to use what I use. Okay, so I'm going to start on the bottom by making some, I'm going to use crayon. I'm going to just make some lines to look like pattern. And when I paint over this, we're going to make what's called a crayon resist so that you can see the design of the crayon through the paint. And here I'll just, I don't know if you noticed, but I actually erased the line that was here and I went a little bit lower so that my little truck is on the same level as the line. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. You can do your own design. You can use your own objects that go in these spaces. Your foreground, your middle ground, your background. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going really quick. Okay. And I put a curved line here that's representing the sun. And I'm also going to add, which I didn't do before, I'm going to add some lines here. Okay. I also added some birds up here. Oh, forgot the top level there. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding my paint colors. So it's great. I think I'm not sure if we did Crayon Resist before, but it's really cool because when you paint, see what's happening? The design that I did is popping out through the paint. It's really fun to do that. And again, use whatever materials you have at home. Please do not go out and buy anything that you don't have. This is all about the learning experience, you showing me that you can draw. Well, not really draw, but that you can create the design that I'm showing you how to do. Not so much the coloring part, although that's how you can add your own creativity to it. It's really cool how the colors are combined. I'm not using the same color that I used in the crayon so that you can actually see it more. Okay. Make my sun. A little bit of yellow. Mix some orange in there. Just blend that together. Okay. And remember, the more water you add to your paint color, the lighter it will get, and you can spread it out more. Okay, I finished painting these sections here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my landscape is finished. Whoops. Sometimes you use a little too much water and the one color goes into the other. But in my landscape, again, I showed my foreground, which is the biggest objects here, my middle ground, which is a smaller object, and my background all the way up here, which is the small house. Okay, I can't wait to see yours. Don't forget to send me a picture. Thanks, bye-bye.